to Sierra Flower Farm. I'm Jessica.
And I'm Graham.
And this is our farm. After 3 years of flower farming on our tiny 0.2 of an acre, we finally hit a brick wall.
Yes, we did.
With space.
And neighbors being too close, not being able to keep up with the demand of our customers, not being able to produce enough flowers.
Yes, and we produced enough. I mean, we were able to do it for 3 years. We did a weekly farmers market, June through September. We were vendors at a really unique local pop-up shop, bouquet subscriptions, small events, weddings, bulk flowers. So we had a lot to keep up with, for sure. It kept us busy, but...
Too much to keep up with.
Yes.
But we still did it.
We did it. Under not the most ideal circumstances, for sure. People thought we were crazy. But
we are kind of crazy, though.
but crazy enough to make it work.
That's right.
But it got to the point where I was turning away brides. I was turning away events, which I didn't want to have to do. So we needed more space. And we needed space away from our neighbors. We needed more growing space. We needed space that would allow us to be more efficient. Because it was so hodgepodgey. A little patch here, a little patch there.
Not only all that, but we were limited on the sun exposure to all of our growing beds. We were so close to all the fences and our house and the trees that the areas that we could grow in were highly shaded in certain times of the day.
A greenhouse that is completely shaded for half the year isn't the best greenhouse, but unfortunately we had to...
It's not really a greenhouse at all.
So obviously we had a lot of limitations and it wasn't the most ideal of circumstances, but we made it work for 3 years very successfully.
Yes, we did. She did.
Almost too successfully, because then we had to start turning people away.
That's right.
But we don't want to turn people away.
We don't. We want to give flowers to everyone that wants flowers. And so
yes,
we needed a solution.
A big solution. We have space.
We do have space. Now we have space. So obviously the space issue is solved.
Yes.
We can grow more flowers. We can take our time planting. We don't have to hodgepodge rows together with mixes of different flowers, different varieties. We can just do straight sections of however much we want.
As straight as I can plan.
Yeah, I know. She doesn't get to do the layout. I do the layout. We also have lots of space between our neighbors. We're really spread out here. Everyone's got at least an acre lot.
Yes.
And so we don't have to worry about weed whacking or chemical overspray or...
For the most part, it's pretty secluded.
How we're going to harvest the sunflowers that have grown right on the fence line and are hanging over into our neighbor's yard.
Or the sweet peas. That was a real good one.
Yeah.
I think our neighbor was tired of me going on his little lawn.
Yeah, I think so.
But it's okay. I was tired of his earwigs coming on my side, so...
That's right. Dang old earwigs.
And weed whackers.
And weed whackers.
We have sunshine. Yes. Sunshine. Which means no more having to choose which flower babies are my favorite. I didn't want anything in the back patch.
Well, that didn't do with sun. It had to do with the microclimate that we created.
The lack of sun didn't help.
The cold settled all the way down that pocket.
The lack of sun did not help.
We just froze everything to death. Didn't even matter if it was going to freeze that night. It froze in that section.
Yes, it did.
Now, obviously, there's a lot of pluses to this. It fixes a ton of our problems that we've had, but there's not necessarily new problems, but new hurdles, new obstacles, and
just
new opportunities.
Just because you find a solution for some things does not mean you're going to escape challenges.
Dang, sounds like you looked up that quote.
I made it up.
Should we look one up?
I'm a blogger.
It could be cool. All these things are hurdles, but they're also massive opportunities with it. And I think the biggest hurdle that we have to overcome is the bare soil.
It's more than bare soil, it's dead soil. It's not even soil.
When the prior owners come have it sprayed every 6 months for weeds with pre-emergent, it's pretty dead, pretty barren.
It's definitely not ideal when you're growing flowers and plants where it's been sprayed with herbicides, to say the least. But now we have the opportunity to heal the soil.
Now we have the opportunity to detox the soil and build a healthy ecosystem in the soil as well.
Yes, with the beneficial microbes, and let's bring some life back to this.
Some earthworms, maybe some red wiggler.
Who would have thought I had a fear of worms as a child growing up?
So obviously fixing the soil is one of the first opportunities that we have. But one of the other things that we have to do almost immediately after is add some infrastructure to this place. We have no irrigation, no outbuildings.
No greenhouse. We're going to have to put in our trellising system and all of that because we have no wind blocks.
That's right.
So it's time to get serious about actually trellising the plants, which I have been the most laziest flower farmer ever.
It's worked.
So we still haven't escaped pest problems. Our previous house, our biggest pests were earwigs, which, trust me, they were a big problem, to say the least. And they are just gross. This time, we have some cuter pests, though.
At least our daughters think so.
I know, they really want one of those bunnies as a pet.
Yes, they do.
Yes.
They'd probably take a squirrel also if they'd get one.
I think they would.
Yeah.
With all these hurdles and opportunities to improve the soil ahead of us, we want to invite you on this journey with us, hand in hand, as we take this dead piece of dirt and turn it into a thriving urban micro flower farm.
So in this journey, we're going to be documenting the process that we take to turn this into Sierra Flower Farm.
This is not a how-to video series, it's more of a how we do video series.
So we invite you to subscribe to Sierra Flower Farm and share in this journey together with us. If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button.
And share it with all your friends. Is that a thing?
You could be.
There we go.
If you had any questions about it, or just want to head and join in the conversation, go ahead and leave a comment down below.
We are looking forward to handing you some blooms soon.